Good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to make a quick video. I had to charge up all of my gadgets. They were running low. Yesterday she was making a video. I didn't have it plugged into the GoPro, so the GoPro had a low bat yesterday when everybody was working. We just got back from picking up some what they call mabuhay. They think the name mabuhay is the cement for Portland, but it's actually Portland no matter what name it is. So when I say Portland, they're like, oh, mabuhay. I'm like, yeah, mabuhay, but it's Portland. But anyway, so we just got back. We're cleaning up the trash. This was all buried just between those columns right there and the wall. That's just that. So this is what we've got in this area right here. So what we're doing, I'm making sure that wherever we put back fill, that we have no trash. So that way, I'm having a backhoe come in here probably in January when I come back, and they're going to dig out from the columns out this way. So I want to make sure that he don't have to go into there, and I want to make sure he has a clear place that he's going to dig. And so I know this is going to be good, so he can just dig right to the edge. And then what I'm hoping he can do is he can just dig this section out between this column and that column, and then he can just back up and just start dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping and work his way back. That way we don't have to move this big huge pile of rock every time he comes. So if we do that, he can back up there, dump it, because obviously he can fit. And then we can do the same thing here. He can bring his backhoe in, dig this out, and then come back in and just pour, then go all the way back there and do the same thing here. So we really have 1, 2, 3 sections to do, and this ground will be back to solid. And then we're going to start building our floor for the shop. So most of this wall won't be seen. So anyway, right now they just got that over there poured, the top column. That's poured. They're pouring the top. They're pouring the column right now, right there. We're going to pour this section right here with the wall curvature in it. Then they're going to come over here. They're going to pour this, which is the shed or the garage, and this is the doorway. Tonight I'm making a 8-foot column with a left and a right stub out, like that 4-inch stub out right there, which is where you attach the wall. So that we'll pour a column. We're going to pour a column here, and I'm putting a footer in now for a wall. We'll pour a column back there, that's why I'm doing a left and a right stub out. So then all we have to do is attach the wall, the form to that on each side, and that will create the center for the wall. And then we'll just pour the wall. And then we'll do the same thing here. I'll take that big 8-foot column, and we'll put it right there. So that'll give me a stub out there, and then all I have to do is attach the form board to the center of it, and it gives me something to hold the form board, and then I can just pour. Then we can just go up and pour again. Now this one here is going to go up another 16 inches. So basically, because they're 16 inch on center and they're exactly the same, all I have to do is raise this up one, put the bolts back in it on the next level. So basically the second row will become the first row after this is poured. It'll go up. That'll give me 16 more inches. We'll pour that across. We'll finish the form with a separate form board. And then what we'll do, actually we won't have to, because once I go up, that form will finish that. So we'll just top it off and make sure it's level. Do the same thing with that one over there. That way our columns are done, everything's done. The back wall will be this level, and the reason for that is because we want a slope for the roof. So that's going to give me a slope for the roof right off the bat. And then that'll take care of the slope for the roof by not raising it one more. That'll give me a 16-inch drop, and then I can just make that whatever I want. So that's how that's going to work. So we got to tear out this wall right here. This wall comes out, a new wall between it. I'll put a service door in there. My floor height will be the same as this height, so that'll be the floor height all the way across there. So we have quite a bit of fill to put in there, and that's why I'm going up another 2 feet or another 16 or 18 inches, because the floor height is so high right there. But it has to be, because sometimes this floods and that water height will get way up there. So we want to make sure that we can never get water water into the garage. So which I call it a garage shed, whatever it is. It's going to eventually be a tool crib is what it'll be for the shop. So anyway, that's where we're at now. They're mixing, pouring, and we're getting ready to go shopping. We're going to go to Super Metro, I believe, and go shopping. So I told him he's mixing it a little bit wet. So I want him to dry it up a little bit, put a little bit less water in it, or add a couple scoops of Portland. It's a little bit wet, which I don't like. It's not too bad, just a little bit wet. That's our mixer. Arvin. That's Ian. That's Emma's and Arnell, the pourer up there. That's his boy. Elvis is my wife's brother. The little one there, that's Arnell's son. Sonny up there, that's of course Sonny, Uncle Sonny. He's the Monsoon and my friend, and he puts up with all my rants and raves. I come in here ranting and raving and wanting to do it right. So it's being done right. So that's all I want. I want it done right. So bring a little bit of a standard here for what we can actually do. Now this one here, you can see I've got bolts stubbed out. Those are actually bolts. Those are bolts going out, and that's what my rail is going to attach to for my sliding door. So I'll have one there, and then I'll have one on that side. So I want to make sure when they pour that they hit that really good and it comes out really nice, because that's actually the edge of the door. So anyway, he's moving on with this dirt, which is good. All that's been cleared out of trash anyway, so that's good over there. The left side of that column, this left side is still got trash in it, so we're going to pull all that good dirt over. And yeah, so they're doing a good job. And they get paid each day. They go to McDonald's, they go to Jollibee's, they order stuff from Shopee. So it's a family thing, not a wage thing. You get a little bit of trouble in the Philippines if you're actually hiring people and paying them a wage like they're an employee. So this is family and friends, and we're just kind of working together, getting it all done. So there we go. All right, guys, we're going to head out. And I also bought new lights, but of course, City Hardware, which I know you've heard James on Texas Filipino talk about. I bought those lights right there because I like them, and when I went back to City Hardware, I bought 5 of them. They had one. I wanted 8 more or 9 more. They had one, so I ended up buying 1 more. So that gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 of them. So I need 8 more. So they're calling around. Guess what? No, most of their stuff's on consignment. So it's not like they can just call the manufacturer and have another order brought in or whatever, or there's an inventory. It's on consignment. So it could be that some company had 50 of them, they wanted to get rid of them, they sent them to City Hardware. City Hardware, they put them on consignment. City Hardware don't have to pay nothing for them. When they sell them, they make a profit. Guess what? When the 50's gone, you may not ever get any more. And of course, they come from China. So I even looked on China, can't find them. I'm sure somewhere some City Hardware got them, but so what I ended up doing is I bought a little bit different model. It's got a clear globe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in between each one. I'm going to go white with clear, white with clear. My only option is the Philippines. But what I don't like is when I turn those lights on at night, man, that house right next door, man, it lights it up like a Christmas tree. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to black out the back part of them bulbs. I'm going to paint them black, and that way that house won't get so much light with those, at least those 4 lights right there. And then that way the house won't get so much light at night if I turn them on. But also priced out solar. I want to get solar. My electric bill here, we're running 1 air con and really not much at all. We got a refrigerator. We got the 1 air con in our bedroom because we have the babies, and of course I'm from America. I just like to be comfortable. So we got a washer, a little washer over there, and we run the TV and one fan in the living room, and that's about it. I mean, we don't run a whole lot. We got a sump pump sitting over there, pumps the water. So our electric bill was 12,000 pesos, which is $200 US. I can't imagine what it would be like if I had a big aircon downstairs, cooling the whole house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy solar, and I've already priced it out. I looked at James's setup, and I like the way I like that setup with a 48 volt system. And I'm just learning about solar because I don't know that much about it, but I got a price of 16 solar panels, the inverter, and two 48 volt batteries, 200 amp hour batteries, and I think the total price was like 6,000 US dollars, which to me doesn't sound that bad. That's 16 solar panels. I don't even know if I can get 16 solar panels on my roof, but I've got direct sunlight all day long here, so it's really great. And hell, if I can't get them on my roof, I just talk to the neighbor and just put a bunch of them on that roof, so they won't care. So anyway, yeah, so that's going to be coming up when I come back, I hope. I want to get that done, and I should be able to run off grid, because we're only going to run one aircon upstairs in the bedroom, and we won't have to run that, because actually if we run one big one in the downstairs, that should cool the whole house, because I'm insulating the attic. That's the big problem here, there's no insulation. So anyway, that's what I'm looking into now, trying to cut the costs. But $200 a month, you're looking at about $2,400 $2,400 a year, and then you're looking at it would pay itself off in 3 years. And I think the longevity of everything would be minimum 5 years, if not longer. Even if it's 3 years, it still would be paying for itself. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna head into the store. We're going shopping, and I'm gonna start uploading videos. I've got tons of videos now, and I haven't uploaded any of them, so I'm gonna start uploading these videos. But I'll see you guys tomorrow or tonight if something to report comes up, or if I put lights up, or I am going to be making the windows. I got all these windows done yesterday. I got silicone and got them finished up and put the locks on them. So the bottom windows, I'm going to have the whole bottom floor finished, and then I'll start working on the upper floor. So anyway, guys, it's fun here in the Philippines every day. Okay, I told you guys that before something come up. These guys out here. Elvis over there is handing them buckets. Well, they decide they're gonna start throwing the buckets back to Elvis. So they're throwing the buckets back. Elvis gets them, tries to catch it, misses it, gets it all in his hair. They're laughing their ass off. They're just throwing the stuff to him. So he's over here washing his hair out. He's throwing the water in there, and he's spilling half of it out of there. I told him it don't look wet, and then when you're all done, it looks wet. Now I'll see if they're gonna. There you go. See. So, I tell you what, well, Ian over here, he's doing a bang up job. Look at that. Look at that. He got smart. He decided to quit shoveling it and just rake it in and just bring it on over. And he's already got all that filled in. And that is good solid dirt. Big rock, good dirt. I love this. It's almost like a dense grade. Them big old rock, that's solid as you can get. So yeah, we're gonna level that out pretty good right there, and then we're gonna have to pour a little bit right there and make my doorway. So yeah, anyway, that was funny. So he's over here taking a shower now. We got pretty good water pressure here. That's that water pump over there with that little tank. I want a bigger tank, but of course we're getting ready to pour, so here's the rain, but it's just sprinkling. Anyway, guys, I thought that was funny. I was laughing my ass off. I thought, you know what, I need to get the GoPro out. But it takes a while to get it out. But we got this root right here, which is really weird. It almost looks like a person standing with his arms kind of out, like he's getting ready to run. Kind of a weird route. I think it's kind of cool. I wish they had to burn it. It looks really cool. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later.